excuse? Will you keep quiet? Sebastian!
Excuse me, please.
Sebastian, please. Don't interrupt my act. Sebastian!
Oh, Mr. Broadhurst, I didn't see the lights there. I forgot about them.
What in the world are you doing? Why interrupt my act like this?
Well, look, Mr. Broadhurst, I mean, after all, if you're in a ballpark, they always sell peanuts and popcorns and things like that.
I know that, Sebastian, but not in front of him. I beg his pardon, friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, and also the children, will you excuse me for a minute, please? Thank you.
What do you want to do?
Look, Mr. Broadhurst.
Right. What are you doing?
I love baseball.
Well, we all love baseball.
When we get to St. Louis, will you tell me the guys' names on the team so when I go to see them in that St. Louis ballpark, I'll be able to know those fellas?
Well, now, is it all right, folks? All right.
Excuse me, I want to find out the fellas' names.
As long as it's okay with the
I'm
audience.
crazy about baseball.
Will you stand still? Pick up your hat. Go pick up your hat.
Okay.
Now, look. Then you'll go and peddle your popcorn and don't interrupt the act anymore?
Yes, sir.
All right. But you know, strange it may seem, they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Funny names?
Nicknames, pet names.
Not as funny as my name, Sebastian Dinwiddie.
Oh, yes.
Funnier than that?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Now, on the St. Louis team, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
Do you know the fellas' names?
Yes.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who is on first?
Have you got a first baseman on first?
Certainly.
Then who's playing first?
Absolutely.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Why shouldn't he? Sometimes his wife comes down and collects. After all, the man earns it.
Who does?
Absolutely.
Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh, no. What is on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, don't change the players.
I'm not changing nobody.
Take it easy.
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about him.
How did I get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
If I mention a third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
No, who's playing first?
Stay off of first, will you?
Well, what do you want me to do?
Now, what's the guy's name on third base?
Well, what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
There I go, back on third again.
Well, I can't change their names.
Will you please stay on third base, Mr. Broadhurst?
Now, what is it you want to know?
What is the fella's name on third base?
What is the fella's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Woo!
You got an outfield?
Oh, sure.
St. Louis has got a good outfield?
Absolutely.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
Who is playing first?
Stay out of the infield!
Don't mention their names out here.
I want to know what's the fella's name in left field.
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Oh, take it easy. Take it easy, man.
And the left fielder's name?
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field. He's center. Will you pick up your hat, please? Pick up your hat and
Look.
stop this. Oh, look,
Mr.
please.
Broadhurst.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You got a pitcher on the team?
Wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
I don't know. Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me the date?
I'm telling you, man.
Then go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow you're going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen. Who is not pitching? Who is
I'll
on?
break your arm, you say who's on first?
Why come up here and ask?
I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third
Third
base.
You got a catcher?
Yes.
The catcher's name.
Today.
Today. And tomorrow's pitching.
Now you've got it.
That's all. St. Louis has got a couple of days on the team.
Well, I can't help that. All right. What do you want me to do?
Got a catcher?
Yes.
I'm a good catcher, too, you know.
I know that.
I would like to play for the St. Louis team.
Well, I might arrange that.
I would like to catch. Now, I'm being a good catcher. Tomorrow's pitching on the team, and I'm catching.
Yes.
Tomorrow throws the ball, and the guy up bunts the ball.
Yes.
Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I'm going to throw the guy out at first base, so I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Is to throw it to first base.
Yeah.
Now, who's got it?
Naturally.
Who has it?
Naturally.
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 Okay.
Now, you've got it.
I pick up the ball and I throw it to Naturally.
I know you don't. You throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets it?
Naturally.
Okay.
All right.
I throw the ball to Naturally.
You don't. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
Well, that's it. Say it that way.
That's what I said.
You did not.
I said I throw the ball to naturally.
You don't. You throw it to who?
Naturally.
Yes.
So I throw the ball to first base and naturally gets it.
No, you throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets it?
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not saying that.
Excuse me, folks.
All right, I'm sorry, friend.
I throw the ball to
You
naturally.
throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's it. Well, say it that way.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't get excited. Now, don't get
I
excited.
throw the ball to first base.
Then who gets it?
He better get
That's
it.
it. All right, now don't get excited. Take it easy.
Now I throw the ball to first base. Whoever it is drops the ball, so the guy runs to second. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to I don't know. I don't know, throws it back to tomorrow. A triple play.
Yeah, it could be.
Another guy gets up and it's a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't care.
What was that?
I said, I don't care.
Oh, that's a shortstop.
Pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it, and there it goes down the hatch, and...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're gonna need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it. So you tell me.
I've got cameras. I've got motion detectors. I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Hey, Kevin. Long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, and you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Welcome into Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prepcast. I am Elton Chapman. Tonight we are here at Stevens Field in Greer, South Carolina, as Chesnee Post 48 comes into the house to take on the Warhawks. The umpires and the coaches are on the home plate area talking and trying to get make sure that everybody knows where the dead ball area is and make sure everybody's on the same page, so to speak. We are getting ready to get this thing kicked off here in just a minute. I'm going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Kevin Jackson, as soon as he gets ready to start introducing the players. I'll turn it over to him and we'll go through the national anthem, code of conduct, and everything that you get through the American Legion. We got rained out last night here at Stevens Field. We were supposed to be playing Inman again. Third time that we've had rain when we were supposed to play Inman twice here and once there. Last night it come a downpour big time. I mean, the whole field was mushy and it was ugly. Nothing that we could do about it. No way that we could actually be able to play. So that one is postponed, and we will have to reschedule it again. We still have to play Inman twice, once here and once there. We've both been rained out different times, so we got to play them. But tonight, Chesnee comes in. Chesnee only has 9 players available tonight. They have a few that are on the football teams at the high schools that they come from, and I think a couple of them they're in the middle of a 7-on-7, and the championship bracket or whatever it was has just started, so they're not going to get to make it. But Chesnee's going to have a tough time as they come in and they just have the 9. They're going to try to fill the whole field, if you will, where they're going to need to, if the pitching's not good, they got to find somebody else there on the field that can pitch. They can't go to the bullpen and pull somebody from there. They just have to kind of do what they have to do. We played over in Easley on Tuesday night, come away with a win. It was a close one there at the end of the game. All right, well, I'm going to turn it over to Kevin so you can hear the starting lineup and everything going on.
Leading off, shortstop number 19, Cohen Bridges. Batting second baseman number 35, Landon Stevens. Batting third, first baseman number 46, Emery Horton. Batting fourth, center fielder number 30, Luke Morrison. Batting fifth, the pitcher number 48, Noah Ezel. Batting sixth, the right fielder number 25, Clay Davis. Batting seventh, the third baseman number 42, Paul Martin. Batting eighth, the catcher number 10, Matthew Cody. And batting ninth, the left fielder number 14, Tucker Welchall. Post 48, led by head coach Landon Thompson, assisted by Dawson Pruitt.
He waited too late. He didn't get it how he gets it.
All right, Warhawk fans, how about you rise and make welcome the starting lineups for your Greer Warhawk seniors. Leading off, left fielder number 16, Nolan Grabiak. Batting second, right fielder number 15, Jacob Rainey. Batting third, third baseman number 1, Cooper Noble. Batting fourth, center fielder number 9, Caden Jones. Batting fifth, shortstop number 6, Brady Smouse. Batting sixth, second baseman number 3, Alexander Scudder. Batting seventh, the designated hitter number 11, Gregory Bryant. Batting eighth, first baseman number 12, A.J. Cameruda. And batting ninth, the catcher number 5, Coleman Wilborn. Starting tonight on the mound for your Warhawks, the pitcher number 4, Hunter Team. Also available tonight for the Warhawks will be number 8, Luke McKittrick, number 23, Colin Goldsmith, number 21, Sanchez, and number 18, Alex Canary. The seniors are led by head coach Kevin Donahue, assisted by Rocky Rainey and Braden Hairston. If the teams will remain on the line for the reading of the Code of Sportsmanship and stay on the line for our national anthem to follow. All players and coaches, please repeat after me. I will keep the rules, Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Ladies and gentlemen, if everyone that can, please rise. Veterans and active duty military members not in uniform are encouraged to salute the flag, which is straight away in center field, as we honor America and the brave men and women around the world who defend its freedom with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's recording performed by the United States Army Concert Band and Soldiers Chorus. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You may now be seated. Sit back and relax and enjoy tonight's game, and let's play ball.
Restaurant located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Welcome back in to Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prep Cast. Thank you, Kevin Jackson, for giving us the lineup. Here in just a minute, I'll tell you exactly where everybody is playing on the field so that you can see who is where. We're running a little later than normal. The game was supposed to start at 7. It's now First pitch is going to be hit out to center field. Coming in to get it, that is Jones. First pitch at 7:11. And believe it or not, the temperature in Greer, South Carolina, 78 degrees. 78 degrees right now. We're going to have to put on a sweater here very shortly. That first batter, that was Cohen Bridges. Now it's Landon Stevens, the second baseman. First pitch to Stevens is high for ball number 1. For the Warhawks, around the out in the grass, Grabiak in left, Jones in center, Rainey in right. Next pitch also outside, the count now 2-0. Around the dirt on third base, you have Noble, Smouse at short, Scudder on second, and Camarada on first. This one's going to be hit skyward to Scudder for out number 2. And for the battery for the Warhawks, you have Wilburn behind the plate. Hunter Teams is the pitcher tonight for Greer. Up next will be the first baseman, number 46, Emery Horton. And just like that, I've already forgot what Cohen Bridges did. He flew out, but I don't remember who to. I'll get that from. He did indeed to Jones. This was going to be hit over. Oh, what a great play by Smile. Smothered it and cannot get it over in time to first base. But Smouse dove out there and was able to keep it out of left field. It'll be the first hit of the game. I don't know that you can score that an error, can you? Because it was all that he could do.
Number 30, Luke Morrison.
Luke Morrison now comes to the plate. Morrison, left-handed batter. First pitch was a curveball that fell in, found the mark, kind of jelly-legged him as he started to back out and then realized, wait a minute, this ain't happening. Next pitch, also a strike. The count now quickly 0-2. Now for Teams. Teams he's got 2 more pitches because that one was a ball. He's got 2 more pitches that he can play with here and without having to worry. The count 1-2. This one's going to be fouled back straight against that great backstop netting. If you're looking for backstop netting, call Burnett Athletics. They're the ones that supplied it and had it put up and done it all. So give them a call. Next pitch hit in the hole between first and second. Back-to-back singles for post 48.
Now batting number 48, Noah Ezel.
Number 48, the pitcher tonight for post 48 is number 48, Noah Ezel. Ezel going to try to step in and help himself out. First pitch had to have been low for ball number 1. Wilburn calls for time, goes out to talk to his pitcher in Teams, make sure that they are on the same page when it comes to the signs. Wilburn looks over to Coach Donahue there in the first base dugout to get the sign, gives it to Teams. This one's going to be fouled off the plate for strike number 1. Next pitch is hit out into left field. It's going to be a one bouncer off the wall. That's going to plate one. They're going to send the second one, and the throw is not going to be in time. Oh, it was almost in time, but not quite, as Chesnee plates two on that double by Ezel. That puts Ezel there on second. He smoked that one pretty good with that one hopper. Up next, Clay Davis, the right fielder. First pitch to Davis is low and outside. Davis, another left-handed batter, steps in waiting for the pitch from teams. He hits this one down the third baseline, and they say it is fair. It was a nice bounce right down the line, and that plates another one as Davis and Ezel trade places on the base. So real quick, like three back-to-back runs have come in. That hit was a nice bounce right over the third head of Cooper Noble on third base. Cooper could not get to it. Now the big number 42, Paul Martin. Martin, the third baseman himself, steps up to try to see what he can do to continue helping them out. There is 2 outs. The first 2 flew out. Looked like this was going to go down real quick, and instead, we have runner in scoring position again, and they've already plated the 3. Teams looks in to get the sign from Wilburn, and the runner goes. It's going to be a bouncer to the shortstop, and Smiles cannot hold on to it, and the runner will come in, and he is out at the plate. Gunned down by Brady Smiles. Smiles dropped the ball. I think he was just trying to get it to first quicker than he could get it in the glove, and did throw it home, and it was called out at the plate. But the damage was done as they plated 3. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back in a moment.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesnee Highway in Chesnee, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top-quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top-quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of Tough.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Chesnee comes away with 3 runs on 4 hits, left 1 stranded on base. It is time for the Warhawks to jump in here and try to score their runs so that they can stay ahead in this game. Warhawks have a bad habit, or did have a bad habit, of waiting till the 7th inning, the bottom of the 7th, to score all the runs. Here lately they have changed up and doing a little bit different now. They're scoring some runs in the early part of the game, which is exactly what needs to be done. As we go into the second half of the first inning, the bottom, you're going to have Grabiak, Rainey, and Noble up first. First pitch to Grabiak is going to be high for ball number 1. Low for ball number 2. Getting a leadoff runner on would be nice. 2-0 pitch. High for 3. As I said in the pregame, Chesnee only has 9 players, so the only thing that they can do when it comes to changing positions is to pull somebody from a different position to come to the mound, or however they're going to do it. Grabiak thought that was going to be a ball 4. Already started his trot to first, tossed the bat away, but the umpire said, nope, come back here. That was a strike. 3-1. Now it's 3-2 is the count, as that one goes over Ballpark Street. For those that have never been here, the way this park sits, it's at a crossroads. Ballpark Street runs down the first baseline. Calhoun Street runs down the third baseline. And this one's going to be hit. Is it going to get in the hole? It does indeed, as he goes to first. That one gets into center field. Good try there by the second baseman in Landon Stevens, but just couldn't handle it.
Now batting for the Warhawks, the right fielder, number 15, Jacob Rainey.
And out in center field, or out past the wall, that is Snow Street. And Highway 101 out on the other side. So we're right in the middle of a block. This one's going to be hit to second base. He scoops, throws over to first for out number 1, and they say that he got out number 2 also for the 4-6-3 double play.
Now batting the Warhawks, third baseman, number 1, Cooper Noble.
Up now, third baseman, number 1, Cooper Noble. Yeah, that was Stevens to Bridges, back over to Horton for that double play. First pitch is high. And as bad as you hate it, that clears the bases completely. See if Noble can start a 2-out rally. First 2 pitches to Noble are outside. Noble started to swing, decided not to, and it was called a strike anyway. He wanted it, and then he didn't want it, and I think he did want it at the end. Next pitch is outside. Count now 3-1 on Cooper Noble. And that walks the Riverside High School graduate. He graduated in 2025 this past year from Riverside. And that'll put a runner back on first again. Caden Jones hitting in the cleanup spot tonight. He is the center fielder for the Warhawks. First pitch outside for ball number 1. Jones is one of those that he looks like he's going to swing at every single pitch even if you know that he's not. If it's way outside, he still has that stance and that movement. Next pitch was also a ball. Two and 0 is the count. On deck is going to be Brady Smouse, the shortstop. This one swung on for strike number 1. Jones, a rising senior at Travelers Rest. That's another one of them that he knows that he should have went far. To count now 2-2. He seen what the pitch was going to do, and he just nodded his head. Yep, that's exactly what happened. This one's going to get by the catcher. That'll be won't be a pass ball. What would that be? Wild pitch, yeah, that's what I figured. And that will move the runner over. To count now runs a true full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. As Matthew Cody goes out to talk to his pitcher in Noah Ezel. 3-2 is the count on the board with 2 outs. The runner on second base. Be nice to see one out somewhere on Snow Street right now. Next one is outside, and Ezel just knew that was a strike. He had already started trotting toward his dugout, but the umpire says nope. As Kevin just played, just walk on by. Brady Smouse, shortstop. Comes up for his first hacks of the game. First pitch called, strike number 1. The umpires tonight for this game behind the plate is Randall Agrazal, and on the bases is Timothy Wetter. Next pitch in the dirt for ball number 1 to count 1-1. Smouse, another one of those that graduated from Blue Ridge this year. 2-1. I'm not sure where any of these are going to play ball. The coach for Chesnee calls for time, goes out to talk to his pitcher. Has a quick little meeting with the pitcher and the catcher to just find out what they got going on and where they're standing on this. Right now the count 2-1 with 2 outs, runners on first and second in Noble and Jones, or Jones and Noble. Jones on first, Noble on second. Now the coach comes off the field. Everybody's getting back to their place. Umpire turns and looks up here at us like we have the official book, and he sticks the finger up. He said, that's one time. Either that or he was sticking the finger up at Kevin saying, that's one time you're going to have to quit playing this. This was going to be hit in the hole out to right center, and over in right Clay Davis overran it, had to come back to get it. And the Warhawks, did we plate both of them? Yep. We did plate 2 of them.
For the Warhawks, second baseman number 3, Alexander Scudder.
And Smouse stands on second with second baseman Scudder standing at the plate. First pitch to Scudder is a ball. Score now 3-2 as Ezel turns and looks back at second base to see if Smouse is asleep back there. And he is not. Next pitch is also a ball outside. The count now 2-0. Talked with Scudder on Tuesday night before the game and said he just wasn't having the at-bats that he was hoping for. He said it's kind of just not working in his favor right now. He went 0 for 2 against Easley on Tuesday night. This was going to be hit into foul territory, and nobody can get to it, as trying to get to it was Martin, Bridges, and Welchel, the third base, shortstop, and left fielder. But Scudder went 0 for 2 and had a walk. He did end up scoring on that walk. But he said he's just not having the hitting that he wants to or that he's accustomed to. He had a sacrifice fly when we played Inman last Thursday night. That was his only at-bat for the night. The 2-2 pitch rung him up as he went down looking at it. That's going to take us to the top half of inning number 2. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back in a moment. You're listening to Upstate Prepcast, Warhawk Baseball.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our zero down promotion. That's right, zero down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Chapman Panther fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free. Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Wings Etc., our title sponsor, has been for about 3 years, I think, now, and they are going to be our title sponsor again this year. We appreciate them. Up next going to be the catcher in Matthew Cody. First two pitches to Cody are both balls. The score 3-2 as Chesnee is up 1 run. They scored their 3 in the top half. We scored our 2 in the bottom half. This one's going to be a solid hit. It's going to fall in fair as it bounces off the wall. He's going to dig for 2, and he's going to hold up right there. That was a good hit out at the .325 mark, hit about 3/4 of the way up the wall.
Now batting number 14, Tucker Welchel.
He probably should have eaten just a little bit more Wheaties this morning, and that might have been gone. Tucker Welchel, the left fielder, steps in for his first time. He is the 9-hole batter. Squares around the bunt. Well, he's done a good bunt. That is a sacrifice bunt, as it did move the runner in Cody over to third. We'll go back to the top of the lineup with the shortstop, Cohen Bridges. One out and runner on third. First pitch to Bridges, called strike number 1 as he watches that one go by. Bridges flew out to Jones out in center field. His only other at bat. Next pitch was a ball. Count now 1-1. This one's going to be hit out to out to left field, and that will plate the one in Cody and give Bridges a RBI single. Left-handed batter in Landon Stevens playing second base. He flew out to his counterpart, his only other at-bat. This one he tries to pull down the line, gets around just a little bit too early as he drags it over to the first base dugout. Coach Rocky Rainey goes out and picks the ball up, looks at it to make sure that it's okay to throw back in here in a minute. This one he hits foul out the left side. It's going to be out of play, as giving chase to it was Noble, but even if he'd have called it, it would have been no good. There are lines down the right field and the left field where there's a hill that goes up to the wall, and there's a line there, and that's dead ball territory no matter what. As long as you catch it on the field side of that, you're okay. Count 1-2. Now it's 2-2. Nope, now it's still 1-2, right? Yep, 1-2 with one out. Runner is gone. This one hit foul. So Bridges has to go back to first base. All that running for nothing. I know that's what he's thinking anyway. What are you doing? I run down there 90 feet for nothing. Now I got to run back 90 feet for no reason. As watch Bridges threw over, did teams, but Bridges back in time. Again, the count 1-2. Bridges decides not to go this time. The count 2-2 as that one was outside on Stevens. Stevens hits this one skyward. Cooper Noble on third base says, I got it, get out of the way, I got it. And he did indeed for out number 2.
Now batting number 46, Emery Horton.
As you heard the golden pipes of Kevin Jackson say, Emery Horton, this one's going to be hit to Smiles. Smiles cannot get it in time, and he fires over to first just barely. That's twice that Smiles has bobbled the ball tonight. It was going to be an easy toss to second base to get the lead runner in Bridges, but instead Bridges was already there. He threw across the diamond and got Stevens at first. We'll go to the bottom half of this frame. The score 4-2. Chesnee is up. We'll be back in a few moments.
Warrior Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Back here at Stevens Field, where Chesnee scored in the last the top half of this inning. 1 run on 2 hits, left 1 on base. Up for the Warhawks is Gregory Bryant. Bryant, the DH tonight for Hunter teams. Bryant, a left-handed batter. First 2 pitches called a ball. First one was low and outside, and the next one was high and inside. Bryant's barreled up like he is ready to really. Next one is low and inside for ball number 3. This one high for ball number 4. That'll put a leadoff runner on for the Warhawks. Bryant went 0 for 2 Tuesday night with a pair of strikeouts, 1 looking and 1 swinging. This time, 4 straight pitches puts him on. A.J. Camarota, the first baseman tonight for the Warhawks, another left-handed batter. First pitch, a pretty curveball that falls right over the plate. A.J. just stands and watches it go by. Bryant gets a little bit of a lead. This one's going, no, I thought it was going to fall in the hole, but it does not as he hits it out to right field, where Clay Davis comes away with out number 1.
Now letting the Warhawks, the catcher number 5, Coleman Wilborn.
The nine-hole hitter for the Warhawks up to the plate. That's the catcher in Coleman Wilburn. First pitch to Coleman is a strike. Talked to his mom and dad for a little while on Tuesday night. He come in for, I think, an inning and caught, done well. Next pitch is high and inside. You know, Coleman is just a rising junior, so he's playing here on the senior team. Had kind of a confusing situation here is the pitcher in Ezel turned to throw it over to first and lost his footing and rolled down the hill, that 10-inch mound. He rolled down and just sat there, threw the ball away, but nobody could really tell if that's what was happening because I think everybody was kind of paying more attention to him. And Bryant just stood there on first base. Come to find out, people were hollering, go, 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 and the ball was laying in front of the dugout, in front of the Warhawks dugout, but by then it was too late as the first baseman in Horton ran over and was able to get it in time. Umpires come out, coach comes out to check on Noah Ezel, the pitcher, and make sure he's okay. I think he finally shoos them all away and says, yep, I'm good to go. Let's play ball. So back at it, runner on first, one out, the count 1-1. Wilburn at the plate. Wilburn started to hack at that one, but pulled back in time. Good thing he did because it was outside. The 2-1 pitch to Wilburn in the dirt for 3-1. Most players now are using the oven mitt to put on their hands so they can slide in, and it keeps them from. We always we always used dirt so that we could occupy our hands. That one goes across Ballpark Road for a foul. The count now 3-2. We used to pick up dirt, or we'd take our gloves and just hold our gloves. Well, over on first, Bryant has a towel in his hand. That's what he's holding on to instead of using the oven mitt. This one's gonna plunk Wilburn in the back. Either way, that was going to be ball 4. He was going to get the base. Just this way, he does it a little bit of a pain.
The left fielder, number 16, Nolan Greer.
I thought Wilburn was going to get a courtesy runner over there, him being the catcher. Back to the top of the lineup with Nolan Graviek. He hits this one foul. Oh, no. I sure hope that wasn't a vehicle, that was the building behind us. Because if that was a vehicle, there's only one vehicle sitting around there, and that's mine. Y'all can quit talking about it hitting a van back there, okay? Next pitch, strike number 2. Yeah, the last thing I need is a shattered windshield or a dent in the top. Got one already I got a dent in the top of it from last year. Exactly the same situation. Next pitch, they going to call him, ring him up. He's going to look at the umpire there and just shake his head. He didn't argue it, but he sure let the umpire in Agrazal know that was not what he wanted to see. Looked like it was outside to me. That'll be a backwards K in what we call a timber toter. This one's going to go into right center field, and that will be a RBI single for Rainey. That brought Bryant all the way around. Wilburn standing on second base. Rainey on first. Cooper Noble. Noble got walked his only other time at bat. Stands in waiting on the first pitch. It is a called strike one as he watches it go by. Noble went 3 for 3 on Tuesday night with 2 singles and a double. Next pitch outside. He actually crossed the plate twice, once on that double and then once on a walk. Next pitch also outside. The count now 2-1 with 2 outs. Next pitch to Noble, waiting for it to develop and come about as Ezel takes his time out on the mound. A nice lead over on first by Bridges. Was that another hit by pitch? I believe that it was. And that will juice the bases. And that's going to close the book on Ezel. That is his second time. It was the first. This is the first time. The first one was in the first inning. So yes. And it was an injury. I was thinking that he actually the coach had been out there once already, but that was back in the first inning. So that puts Wilburn on third, Rainey on second, Noble on first, with a 4-hole hitter in Caden Jones, the center fielder, coming up to bat.
Now batting the Warhawks center fielder number 9, Caden Jones.
2 outs. The Warhawks have stranded 3 on the bases more times than we want to talk about. They definitely done it they did it Tuesday night. They done it against Inman twice, I believe it was. So seems like every game they strand the bases loaded, and we don't want to do that. Right now we want to see why they chose Jones to be in the 4-hole hit spot. First one fouled off. Yeah, right now would be a good time to show us why he's there. He wanted to swing at that one and should have, as it was a called strike. He realized it about the time that it got to him. It was a little too late to start into the swing. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Swung on, and we stranded the bases loaded again. Did plate 1, so that will bring the score again within 1 as we go to the top half of the third inning. We'll go to some commercial breaks again, and we'll come back in a moment.
At Warrior Tree Service, we're more than just tree experts. We are your tree care warriors. As a family-owned and operated business in Inman, South Carolina, and surrounding areas, we're dedicated to keeping your trees healthy, safe, and beautiful. Our team of experts offer competitive pricing and exceptional workmanship, ensuring your satisfaction with our services. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding, we offer a comprehensive range of tree care services. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property. Our excellent communication and customer service sets us apart. You'll receive regular updates throughout your project, and the same dedicated crew will be with you every step of the way. Warrior Tree Service is licensed and insured, upholding the highest quality and safety standards. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Contact us today at 864-278-2555 or visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com.
Discover the power of Mahindra at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesnee Highway in Chesnee. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Visit our website at sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
Back here with Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prep Cast. I am Elton Chapman. We are in the top half of the third inning. The score 4-3 as Chesnee is up. The Warhawks in that last inning, in the second inning, scored one on one hit but left three stranded. That's one thing that we just got to stop doing, is stranding them that way. But it happens, and we move on to the next half. Up for Chesnee is going to be the 4, 5, and 6 hole hitters. That is Morrison, Ezel, and Davis. Morrison had a single out to right center field. Ended up coming in and scoring. First pitch to Morrison is low and outside. Ezel had a double out to left field, and he ended up coming in and scoring. And then Clay Davis, that is on deck, he had a double into left field right down the baseline. And he got through out coming from third trying to get home. Next pitch was a swung on strike. The count now 2-1. That is number 30. That's the center fielder in Luke Morrison. Next pitch looked good, but it was called a ball. Count 3-1 on Morrison. Morrison, left-handed batter. He hits this one skyward as Jones, Caden Jones, looked like a step to the left and just stood there. Didn't have his glove up. He was just standing there waiting. And finally at the last second put his glove up, and boom. Look what I found, out number 1. Up next will be the pitcher, Ezel. Ezel's the one that hit it out. One bouncer against the left field wall as he stands in. First pitch was a check swing, and behind the plate, the umpire says, yeah, you went far enough. Ezel didn't think so, kind of aggravated him. He turned and walked back toward the dugout to catch his breath and not say anything, because he's going to want that same thing when he's on the mound. This one he hits out to left field, coming in for it and cannot get to it was Jones. Jones made a dive and try. Couldn't get to it. Graviak just happened to be there in time to hold him to 1.
Number 25, Clay Davis.
Clay Davis had that double in the first inning. First pitch to Davis, low for ball number 1. Davis hits this one, a hot shot over to, got him. No, they're saying that he pulled off. Hot shot over to Scudder. Scudder was able to get it to Smouse in time for 1. Smouse threw over to Camarada, and Camarada was unable to get the ball and be on the base at the same time. But that does bring up 2 outs. And it brings up Paul Martin. Got him on second as he went to steal. Wilburn said, no, you're not going to do that. Not on me. Threw him out in Clay Davis. Means Martin will be up to bat when we come back in the next half for them. But for now, 3-4 is the score with Chesnee on top.
Jeff Parks and his team of experienced real estate professionals at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services see Dan Joyner are lifelong football fans, and they know for a successful football team on any level, you must have great coaching and a good game plan. The same goes when purchasing or selling a home. Let the Spartanburg office at 170 Camelot Drive be your coach with the right game plan and strategy to make your real estate purchase go like a championship winning season. Contact Jeff Parks at 864-415-0336. Berkshire Hathaway, see Dan Joyner of Spartanburg. CDanJoyner.com.
This is Steve Roper,
Kevin Jackson
at Upstate Prepcast, and I tell you what, folks, you don't have to feel a financial strain from a clogged drain. Just call the MVP of plumbers. That's Mike Verner's Plumbing, proudly celebrating their 40th year of service to the Carolinas. Mike Verner's Plumbing has you covered in all situations, whether it's commercial or residential. So if your toilet's on the fritz and you really need to take a
Hold everything. Folks, call the MVP of plumbers today at 864-472-8756. Mike Verner's Plumbing of Inman.
There's nothing better than award-winning jumbo wings while you watch great sports programming on huge flat screens at Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options, come to Wings Etc. for lunch, dinner, and snacking, and lots of HDTV sports. And now, when you can't eat and watch the game here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
Isn't it nice to know that when someone says they'll stay in touch, they actually will? The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Coming to the bottom half of the third inning, this will be Smouse, Scudder, and Bryant hitting in that order. Smouse hits this one out to center field. Center fielder takes about 2 steps back and says, yep, you're done. Sits him down. 1 pitch, 1 out. Chesnee, the top half of this inning, no hits, no runs, 1 left on base. And ended up the top 3 hitters were the top 3, or with the 3 outs. Just crazy how it happened. Scudder, this one comes in tight as it bounces right out in front of him. He was able to get out of the way. Next pitch is fouled off. Well, I'm glad to see that this umpire in Randall Agrazal has a broom to sweep the plate with. There's been a couple of them lately that's come up and didn't even have anything to sweep it with and had to use their shoes to do it. The count to Scudder, 1-1. This one he's going to hit. It's going to be a little blooper. Is it going to fall? It is. Scudder will get a hit as this one falls in shallow left. Up next will be Gregory Bryant. Bryant, the DH. There is one out here in the bottom of the third. As this is a bad pitch, gets away. And that'll move Scudder over to second. The 1-0 pitch to Bryant. Bryant hits this one in the air out toward left center. Right center, both right and center is calling for it. Going in, and they called him out. That was a fly ball out to the right fielder in Davis, and Scudder tagged up, tried to get in, but instead he was gunned down at third base. He went in head first, but just not in time. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. We're going to take a break. We'll come back again in a moment.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Strike one. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike two. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike three. Wow! I'm the greatest pitcher in the world! Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Back here at Stevens Field, where the Warhawks went no runs on one hit and left no one on base in the bottom of the third. We'll take this to the top of four, where post 48 we'll have Martin, Cody, and Welchel, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, leading off. First pitch to Martin, the third baseman, swung on for strike number one. Next pitch hits out to left field, where Grabiak calls for it. Him and Jones met right there at the ball, but Grabiak come away with out number one. And that will bring up Matthew Cody. Cyrus had to go cut on the lights, and that put Kevin doing 3 different jobs all at one time. Kevin doing a great job, not only speaking on the mic, running the game changer and the scoreboard right now. He's doing better than I am. I ain't even doing right on the scoreboard. This one's going to be hit probably out of play. It is, as it's up on the hill, but it's no good. It was caught by Camarota. The problem was he was over the line. Count now 1-1. One pitch low for ball number 2. Again, it's kind of weird. The lights just, when it starts to get dark, they just automatically decide to pop on. I mean, it's like they sense what's fixing to happen and they pop on, and need some good new lights. If anybody wants to donate the money for a new lighting system here at Stevens Field, we sure would appreciate it. The city of Greer would appreciate it. Not that expensive, probably, I don't know, maybe 300,000. I don't even know what lights cost now. Next pitch outside, that'll put the runner on first with a walk. And that's going to bring up the 9-spot hitter and Tucker Welchel, the left fielder. Welchel had a sacrifice bunt down on third base. Noble remembers it as he pulls in. This time it's going to be hit to Smouse. That's the third error that Smouse has had, or the third time he's not been able to glove the ball. That one you do have to say that was an E6, was the way that he reached. And now Coach Donahue comes out, and that will close the book on Hunter teams. Coming in is going to be, I don't know, but we'll look and see, and we'll let you know something in just a minute.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chuck, national wing eating champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and... Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it. So you tell me.
I've got cameras. I've got motion detectors. I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No,
we're going to have to come back to Kevin and his backed up pipes here in just a few minutes. That's a great commercial. I love what him and Steve Roper did there. We'll hear that one again here in a few minutes from Mike Varner Plumbing. Let me move that one to the top of the list so that I don't forget that one. All right. So at the plate now, let's reset everything. Have runners on first and second. Foul ball on the leadoff hitter. That is Cohen Bridges, the shortstop. To the mound, we have Luke McKittrick. McKittrick comes in. For the Warhawks. Curveball just did not find its mark. Ended up being high and outside. Again, on the bases, you have Welchel on first and Cody on second. This one's going to be hit in the hole and sending him home. That'll plate another one for Chesnee as Cody comes around to score on that RBI single.
Now batting number 35, Landon Stevens.
Stevens, the left-handed batter, comes up to the plate. There is one out, two remain on base. Stevens has flown out twice, once to second base and once to third base. First pitch to Stevens, strike. Next pitch in the dirt outside for ball number one. On deck's going to be Emery Horton, the first baseman. Horton he's 1 for 2, had a single and ground out to shortstop in the second inning. 1-1 pitch. Low for ball number two. McKittrick, he's going to get settled in here in just a minute, and he'll start throwing strikes like he needs to. Next pitch, another one of those curveballs that just flew high. The count now 3-1. If it's not working, you need to leave that one alone. I'm sure he knows that, and he is threw this one right down the middle, a fastball that found the mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 men on. Top of the fourth, 5-3 is the score. Chesnee is up. That one's going to, I don't know if that was inside or hit him. Either way, it put him on base. And that juices the bases for their number 3 hole hitter.
46, Emery Horton.
Emery Horton. Horton had a single, like I said, and a ground out. First pitch to Horton is called strike one as he watches it go by. Horton says, I've seen it now. I know what I'm looking for. I'm ready to go. No runners being held on. What a great stop by Wilburn back there behind the plate. That one bounced out in front of the plate, and he was able to scoot over and get it in time to keep it from going any further and getting any runs brought across the plate by Chesnee. McKittrick looks in, gets ready, fires. This one's swung on for strike number 2. Count now 1-2. And on deck is their cleanup hitter in Luke Morrison. Swung on for strike number 3. That'll be 2 outs as Horton goes down swinging.
Now batting number 30, Luke Morrison.
Morrison hits this one right back up the middle, and no time to get it. No. They did plate one. That one was hit back to McKittrick. McKittrick tried to glove it. It bounced off went towards second base, and that is where Scudder come up, tried to fire it over to first, but just not in time. One run did come across the plate, and the bases stay loaded. And hit by a pitch, and that brings another one across. 7-3 is the score now with 2 outs. That was the pitcher in Ezel. And now Coach Donahue will go back out, and he'll talk to McKittrick to find out what's going on. I did see the Warhawks had somebody else warming up in the bullpen a minute ago, but don't see anybody up there now. This will be the 9th batter of the inning in Clay Davis. There is 2 outs. And we get ready to start this one back up as we will go with number 25, Clay Davis, the right fielder, batting left-handed. Davis has had a double off the right straight down the baseline at third base in the first inning and had a single in the second. He reached on a fielder's choice. And then he got threw out at second. First pitch swung on for strike number 1. Got thrown out stealing. Just need 1, the closest base, any base right here will get us out of this inning. This one fouled back for strike number 2 or a strikeout. It'll work either way. Right now we've been playing an hour and 15 minutes and we are in the top of the 4th. The 0-2 pitch. That curveball is just not what McKittrick is doing well right this minute. Maybe he'll find it here in a few minutes, but right now it just seems to be selling a little bit high on each one of them. This one is going to get away. It's going to be a bad pitch, and that will move the runners all 90 feet and plate one more for Chesnee. The count 2-2. That puts Ezel on second and Morrison on third. Fouled back again. Count remains 2-2. Davis just doing whatever he can do to stay alive, fouling them off. This one is a bouncer out to Smouse. Smouse able to wrap the glove around it this time. Fire it over to first for out number 3. But they have plated several. We'll go into the bottom half trailing 8-3. We'll come back in a moment and see what the Warhawks can do.
Hey, Kevin. Long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, you can give him a a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVernerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Verner's Plumbing. Celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Verner's Plumbing. The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer, located at 810 North Main.
Yep, we'll come back with Home Run Cafe in Greer in a little bit. As we are back here, we still have the same pitcher. Yep, and A.J. Camarota at the plate. A.J. flew out to right field, his only at-bat tonight. Let's see if he can get on base with something. This one's going to be fouled off over into the yard on Calhoun Street. The 8-9-1 spot hitters is what the Warhawks come up with for this bottom half of the fourth. He hits this one in the air. Calling for it is the shortstop, and he does come away with it, does Bridges for out number one.
Highlighting the Warhawks, the catcher number 5, Coleman Wilborn.
Wilburn got hit by a pitch. His only other at-bat tonight. Let's see if he can not get hit by a pitch, but hit the ball, and he does, down to shortstop. Over from the shortstop, throws it over, which goes out of play up in the no man's land. I thought Wilburn was still in that one wide open as he rounded first base, but he was able to get to sack it. That will be a single with an advance.
Now for the Warhawks, left fielder number 16, Nolan Greer.
Have a courtesy runner in Juan Sanchez, number 20.
For the catcher, second base will be number 20, Juan Sanchez.
As Sanchez goes out to be the courtesy runner for the catcher. This one bounces off a little bit away from the catcher there for Chesnee and Matthew Cody. Sanchez looks but changes his mind. He's not going anywhere. Graviek took this one for ball number 2. Graviek He is 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a single to right field. This one he smokes down the line. Oh, it's going to be about 4 steps to the outside of the fair line. That'll be strike number 1 on Grabiak. Yeah, he had that single into right field his first at bat, but got caught up in a double play. He was the front half of that double play. Next pitch was high for ball number 3. Grabiak went 2 for 4 Tuesday night with 2 singles and a hit. He got hit by a pitch. This one he's going to get a walk as he goes to first base.
Now batting the Warhawks, right fielder number 15, Jacob Rainey.
Tuesday night, I keep going back to Tuesday night, Rainey, he went 0 for 4. He had 3 flyouts. Let's hope that he doesn't do that here. Tonight, so far, he hit into that double play, and then he had a single to left center. Let's see if he can't move some people around right here. First 2 pitches are outside. He keeps squaring around like he's going to drag bunt. I don't even know if anybody ever drag bunts anymore. That was a staple when I was playing back in the early 80s. You square around a bunt or a drag bunt. Yeah, I hear Kevin over here saying, yeah, back in my day. Come on, Kevin. He says fans used to pay a nickel to get in the ballpark. And coach is going to go out and talk with his pitcher. See what they can come up with. The count 3-0 on Rainey. You got 1 base to put him on. If you put him on, then that brings up Cooper Noble, the 3-hole hitter, because he is on deck. Noble has reached both times that he's been at the base, but he's 0 for 0. Both times were walks. One, he was hit by a pitch. The other, he reached on a walk and came around and scored the first run for the Warhawks of this game. So the 3-0 pitch as coach comes back out and says, you're going to have to buckle down here and throw strikes. The 3-0 pitch, and that will walk him, and that will load up the bases.
Now batting for the Warhawks, the 3rd baseman, number 1, Cooper Noble.
As I said, Noble steps to the plate. On deck's going to be Caden Jones as Ezel throws over to third base, thinking that maybe Wilburn's not paying attention, or Sanchez. Wilburn is not out there. Sanchez is. Swung on for strike number 1. It was a good swing, but it just did not connect. Ezel walks around the mound. Climbs back up that 10-inch. Toes the rubber. Waiting for the sign. Fires outside. Count now 1-1. Tonight up here in the booth, in the GG Creations broadcast booth, we have myself, Elton Chapman, doing the whatever talking I can do. To my right is Kevin Jackson on the PA and the music. And to his right is the athletic director for the Greer Warhawks, and Cyrus Burdan. And a pass ball, and he gets in. Yes, he gets in time. A passed ball, and it come back to Ezel. Ezel covered home, and when it came back to Ezel put the tag on him, but he was underneath it. From where we're sitting, we could see it really well. So what I was saying is Cyrus Burdan, our athletic director over here on the far right, and he is running the scoreboard and the game changer. This will be the second time, so they will have to change pitchers. Let's see who they pick, and we will take a break, and we'll come back in a moment with that information for you. You're listening to Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prepcast.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesnee Highway in Chesnee, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top-quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top-quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Shadows fill the room. Feelings have been entombed. Somehow I have found this to help me feel my soul's kiss.
Back here, as Chesnee has made several changes, give you those changes. Paul Martin is now on the bump. He comes from third base over to the mound. Landon Stevens goes to third to take his place. Welchel comes in from left field to go to second base. And the before mentioned pitcher in Ezel, Noah Ezel, goes to left field. Two strikes. Is this Noble? See, I done got all kind of confused where we at now. This is Jones. Noble got walked, correct? Yes. Thank you down there, our man Sarayas. I'm glad, yeah, I agree with that. I'm glad somebody's paying attention here. The 0-2 pitch outside. So bases are loaded. Noble on first, Jacob Rainey on second, Nolan Graviek on third. 8-4 is the score, bottom of the fourth. This pitch to Caden Jones in the dirt inside. The count now 2-2 on Jones. The 2-2 pitch. Again, just one out. This one in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Over on third, Graviette looks like he is just itching to come to the plate. This one hit foul, and we're gonna have to talk to Coach Donahue. That one was hit right to him, and he couldn't hold on to it. He knocked it down to keep it from going into the outfield, out in the batting cage area, but he just couldn't wrap his hand around it. So we're gonna have to talk to him about that and tell him what he tells the players. You got to get on that. This one, a walk. A pass ball, but it was a walk, so that did plate the one. Score now 8-5. Bases remain loaded. Told you Grabiak was ready to come in, and he did indeed. Now that puts Jones on first, Noble on second, Rainey on third, Smouse at the plate. Smouse had that double out to right center his first time at bat, and then he flew out to the center fielder the next time, and this one looks like he's going to fly out to center field again, but tagging up. Nope. He could have made that, I believe, if he would have been sent in Rainey. That fly ball should bring up out number 2.
Now batting for the Warhawks, second baseman number 3, Alexander Scudder.
Scudder 1 for 2 tonight with that little blooper into left field. That's all we need right now. We got the bases loaded again. First pitch to Scudder in the dirt for ball number 1. Nobody holding the runners on at any base. This one inside for ball number 2. Count 2-0 on Scudder. 3-0 as this one gets by the catcher, and that plates one, and everybody moves up 90. Runners now on second and third to count 3-0. I'm sure Coach Donahue's telling Scudder, put the bat on your shoulder and you better not swing this time. That's that give me over the hump pitch, as it does go in for strike number 1 to count 3-1. Scudder hits this one down to second, who is counterpart. His counterpart picks it up, throws it over to first for out number 3. We did strand 2 this time instead of the 3, but we also scored 3 runs, brings us within 2. 8-6 is the score. We'll go to the top of the 5th. We'll come back in a moment.
Warhawk fans, don't forget you can stay connected with Greer Warhawks baseball all season long by following us on Facebook, X, which is
Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesnee Highway in Chesnee, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top-quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top-quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511 or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Shadows fill the room. Feelings have been entombed. Somehow I have found this to help me feel my soul's kiss. That feeling once again, I'm trying to defend. Got that feeling once again, I'm trying to be. It's my heart feeling pain and a fear I can't describe. It's my heart feeling pain and a fear I can't describe. I need to see some truth. Slipping visions my mind. Wisdom coin she just knew. Oh yeah, giving him time. Is that feeling once again? I'm trying to defend. Got that feeling once again. I'm trying to be. It's my heart feeling pain and a fear I can't describe. It's my heart.
Back here at Stevens Field, Warhawk baseball on Upstate Prepcast. had to take just a minute for myself here and do a couple of things, but we are back. And Paul Martin, ground out back to the pitcher. Paul Martin was the pitcher, and he ground back to McKittrick on the mound for the Warhawks. The next one was Matthew Cody, and as you've seen, he just got walked. Up next, Tucker Welchel. Welchel reached on an error over at shortstop and had a sacrifice bunt. And now Coach Donahue's going to come out and talk with McKittrick. McKittrick keeps looking like he's slipping up there on the mound. Looks like that's kind of what they're talking about is, are you okay up here? Coach Donahue comes back to the dugout. McKittrick stands up ready to go as he faces Welchel. Let's see what the man behind the plate says that the count actually is. I got 1-1, and the scoreboard says 1-0. And the scoreboard, of course, is right. 1-0 with one out. Runner on first. McKittrick steps off the rubber. A good lead over by Cody on first. I mean, it's a 6-step lead. This one's going to be fouled, and it's going to go out of play also up on the hill. As AJ gives chase to it, Camarota. Looking like he is going to bunt is Welchel. He did have that one sacrifice bunt. This time he swings through it. The count now 1-2. On deck is Bridges, the shortstop. Bridges has had a pair of singles tonight. This one's a bouncer down to third. Able to get it. What a catch. And yes, they did. That was a huge, huge play as over on third, Noble had to jump, catch it, drop back down, throw to Scudder. Scudder turned and fired over to first base for the 5-4-3 double play. That's just the way it was written up. We'll go to the bottom half. Score 8-6. We'll be back in a moment.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Chapman Panther fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
2, 3, 4.
Hey, good morning. Got a warning from a friend. Let's pretend he didn't mention your name. She's just waiting, detonating, and you show you'll explode her. I go up in flames, and you say it's okay, but I wonder if you mean it when every song that you sing is the blues. Fill me up to the top, don't you stop with gasoline. You're putting a match to my fuse. Yeah, light it up, coming apart.
Back here, Stevens Field, Warhawk baseball on Upstate Prepcast. I am Elton Chapman, trying to guide you through this game. The score in the bottom of the fifth is 8-6. Chesnee is up.
Now batting for the Warhawks, number 8, Luke McKittrick.
Luke McKittrick is batting for... All right, that killed the DH. Luke McKittrick is batting where Gregory Bryant was. So, like I say, that killed the DH, and this one is going to be, first one was fouled off. This one in the dirt, bounces away from the catcher. Count now 1-1. One and two as this one's fouled off against the backstop netting. McKittrick facing his counterpart there as they both are on the mound tonight. Right now, Paul Martin for Chesnee. 1-2 pitch to McKittrick. He swings at this one. It looked like it was going to be inside, but he swung on it and got it fouled right down the third base line for, well, the count will remain 1-2. Kevin over here playing the ballpark music, all kind of stuff. This one is a scorcher down to third base. Over at third, they're going to say that he tagged him. The throw from Stevens over to first to Horton drew him off base. The way that it come about, Horton reached and tagged him from behind. The good smart thing that happened was that Timothy Wetter, the base umpire, didn't have a good view at it and called on Agrazal. Agrazal said, "Yeah, I had a look at it," and he was out. So with one out, that brings up the first baseman in A.J. Camarota. Am I wrong? Canary. Alex Canary, number 18, steps up, swings at this one. Canary fouls this one off down the third base side to count now 2-2. Two pitch to Canary bounces in front of the plate. Brings the count now 3-2, 1 out. We are in the bottom half of the fifth. 8-6 is the score, with Chesnee on top as we speak. The payoff pitch. Fouled off. We'll reset and try that one again as it's fouled off over toward the third base dugout. Only two people in the dugout there on the third base is the two coaches. As I had said earlier that Chesnee only brought 9 tonight. That's all that they could have that can make it here. Canary walks on by as he gets walked. Up next,
For the Warhawks, number 5,
Coleman Wilburn. Coleman Wilborn. Wilborn is 1 for 1 tonight with a single, and he reached on a hit by pitch. See what he can do right here. First pitch, called strike. Sorry about that, folks. Did not realize that I had hit the wrong button here. If that blasted your eardrums, I apologize. This one's going to be a bouncer down to Coach Donahue, and he says, nope, I'm not even going to try. Lets that one roll out of play. The count now 0-2 with that one out. Have to see where Canary's going to go, if he's going to go to first base when we go back out, since he did bat in place of Camarota. 0-2 pitch inside. He acted like he wanted to swing, but act like he wanted to wear one, but he scooted out of the way in time as it was way inside. This one he hit skyward out toward left field. Out in left field, Ezel calls for it for out number 2. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Should be Graviek. It is indeed.
Number 16, Nolan Graviak.
Still have the runner on first. See what Graviek can do right here. As he is 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a single. Also reached on a walk and was able to come around and score back in the last inning. He swings on this one, drives it out to left field, and unable to catch it was the left fielder in Ezel. That's going to put him at 3. One did score, but he is still going to be thrown out. He's thrown out trying to get to third, but the run did count, so that will be 8-7. Good solid hit. Ezel just could not hang on to it, but was able to throw him out at third. We'll go into the top of the 6th. 8-7 is the score. We'll come back shortly.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
Love coming to the Flounder.
I love going to Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was
young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again.
What's really good with you? Was trying to get you on a flight to be a fool with you, but now I'm through with you. Wait, are we really through? Cause I can't tell if I'm tired. No loose strings, you got me. They pull me, you hold me. You watch me suspending, hanging, you restrain me. You do this to contain me. I know this, yet I'm waiting with a sense of where we're going. Remember what you told me. Playing me like a card, a puppet with a heart. I don't even know who you are no more. I'm the one you pick apart, on the verge to depart. Think I need a new start. What's really good with you? Was trying to get you on a flight to be a fool with you, but now I'm through with you. Wait, are we really through? Cause I can't tell if I'm tired of you. What's really good with you? Was trying to get you on a flight to be a fool with you, but now I'm through with you. Wait, are we really through? Cause I can't tell if I'm tired. No loose strings, you got me. They pull me, you hold me. You watch me suspending, hanging, you restrain me. You do this to contain me. I know this, yet I'm waiting with a sense of where we're going. Remember what you told me. When's the last time you planned something? Did it hit me up for you to just get something now? If you don't benefit, you want nothing. You in control, but call your bluff. You never done enough. So toxic, all the causes, all the whys, and I'll be trying. Are we still?
Back here. Just trying to look and figure out a couple of things here. We are back here with Bridges, Cohen Bridges, the shortstop at the plate. First two pitches to Bridges are balls. We do have a new pitcher in Colin Goldsmith for the Warhawks. Next pitch called a strike on Bridges. On deck is Stevens. In the hole is Horton. This one hit to Scudder. A hot hit over to Scudder. Scudder scoops it up, tosses it over to first for out number one. That'll bring up Stevens, Landon Stevens. Stevens is 0 for 2 with a walk. He flew out to second base and flew out to third base. See if we can get him to fly out here. First pitch to Stevens outside for ball number one. Next one, ball number two. Wilburn goes out to talk to Goldsmith. Now they're on the same page. They're coming back at it. The 2-0 pitch outside. Wilborn tried to frame it, but was unable to, or at least not enough. Let's see what happens here on the 3-0. Called strike one as Stevens squared around like he was going to bunt. Usually on that, it's just to kind of shake up the pitcher, make him throw it a little bit wild. Stevens steps out, asks for time. Umpire grants time, and he steps back in. Now he's ready. 8-7 is the score here in the 6th inning, the top of the 6th. 1 out, 3 balls, 1 strike on Landon Stevens. Stevens fouls this one off for strike number 2. On deck, Emery Horton, the first baseman. Stevens was on second, and then when all the changeup came with the new pitcher, Stevens moved over to third, but he started the game out on second base. Three-two is the count. The payoff pitch from Goldsmith. Hit out to center field. Unable to get in quick enough was Jones. There's no way he could run up there and catch that one, so that'll be a hit for Stevens, put him on first.
Now batting number 46, Emery Horton.
Horton is 1 for 3 tonight with a single back in the first. He also struck out in the third and ground out in the second. Struck out in the fourth, rather. Ground out in the second. First pitch fouled off. It'd be nice to see him ground out again down to about short so that the Warhawks could possibly turn that double play and get us out of the inning, take us to the bottom half of the 6th. That one thrown inside. Thought that it caught the corner, but it didn't. I guess it did not look that way to the umpire. Luke Morrison on deck. Morrison playing center field tonight for post 48. This one's going to be fouled off for strike number 2 to count 1-2. That one goes up the hill there at first base and bounces off the wall, comes back down. Now everybody's ready. Colin Goldsmith steps back up, ready to deliver the 1-2 pitch. This one's going to be hit foul again. This one goes over Ballpark Street into the neighbor's yard. Cyrus sitting over here not happy. That's $10 down the drain. Goes out over the side. This one hit to center field. Coming in quickly for it is Jones. Jones comes away with the out for out number 2, and that will leave Stevens there on first base.
Number 30, Luke
Morrison 2 for 3 with a pair of singles and a fly out to center field. If you're looking for baseballs, you can call Burnett Athletics. We also sell baseballs. Shameless plug. I know, Kevin, I know. This one's going to be hit down the first base line, but it will be foul. Runner was already on his horse trying to get to second. Absolutely. I will throw in the shameless plugs for Burnett Athletics at all times. Anytime that I get a chance, I will. What? 0-1 pitch is fouled off again, back up. This time it's going to stay in the park as it goes up on the upper deck here at Stevens Field. We have been 2 hours and 10 minutes from the first pitch. Actually, 2 hours and 7 minutes. 6 minutes because it was 11 after, wasn't it? That's right. 2 hours and 6 minutes, and we're in the top of the 6th inning. Runner does go. Hit down to third base and fired all the way across in time. No, it goes up the hill. It goes up the hill. I thought it was in time as Noble threw it high, and it went into no man's land. And they're going to send the runner back to third base. That'll put runners on second and third.
Now batting number 48, Noah Ezel.
Noah Ezel comes up, 2 outs. Ezel's last time up, he got hit by a pitch and reached first. He calls for time. The umpire grants that time out. He steps out of the way. Now he steps back in, ready for his first pitch. This one he hits out to center field. Everybody's giving chase. Can anybody get it? And they don't. That plates 2 more, as that one was, they were all 3, that is Jones, Rainey, and Scudder were all 3 trying to get to it. Instead, it dropped down. Nobody could get it. That brings the score 10-7. Chesnee up. Clay Davis, the right fielder. This one's going to be hit down the line, and it is foul. Davis got thrown out. He had a double, and he got thrown out coming home from the shortstop in Smiles. Then he got caught up. I think it was a double play. No, he got caught stealing, going to second, and he was gunned down by Wilborn. This one he swings on and cannot make contact. That is strike 2. There is 2 outs over on first base. Ezel bouncing around like he's trying to get the attention of Goldsmith. Goldsmith just ignoring him as he's focusing on the batter. Again, Davis calls for time and steps out. Now he steps back in. Davis, a left-handed batter. Goldsmith, a tall right-handed pitcher standing on that mound. Comes set. Throws in for ball number 1 just outside. The 1-2 pitch as Goldsmith looks over at first. He says, "You're not bothering me over there. Let me throw to the plate." This one high and inside for ball number 2. Ezel trying to decide if he's going to run or not. He doesn't. This one's fouled off. Count remains 2-2. If this game continues to go much longer, we're going to have to start pulling out the chargers to charge up everything. Bounce down to Scudder. Scudder just runs it over to second base and gets the fielder's choice out on Ezel. 10-7 is the score as we go to the bottom of the 6th. We will come back in a moment with the bottom half of this inning.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chug, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch. And
Oh my God! Oh my God!
oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
Ten to 7 is the score here at Stevens Field, where Chesnee is up in the bottom of the 6th on our homestanding Warhawks. As we get ready to start this one up in the bottom of the 6th, Jacob Rainey steps up to the plate. First pitch, strike one. Strike two, he didn't like that either. Rainey is 1 for 2 tonight with a single. He hit into a double play in the first inning and he got walked and came around and scored in the 4th inning. Rainey, a 2025 graduate of Greer High School. Count 2-2 on Jacob. Must have just got a piece of that one for a foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Could sure use a leadoff runner. And speaking of running out to the mound to talk to his pitcher is Cody. Now he trots back after him and Martin have a little discussion. The 2-2 count to Rainey. Next pitch. In the dirt for ball 3. I think that one actually hit the umpire. Umpire kind of walking around slowly, taking his time. Now he's back at it, ready to go. 3-2 is the count. This one's going to be a bouncer down, just foul, just right off of the fair line right there at first base. Never understood why they call it a foul line. If it hits the line, it's fair. So you would think that would be a fair line. Next pitch is, it was going to be a good hit, but Stevens over at third was able to just scoot over a little bit and come away with it. That's going to bring up Cooper Noble.
Number 1, Cooper Noble.
First pitch to Noble is outside. Noble has reached all 3 times tonight, all 3 of them with a walk. 2 the traditional way and 1 he wore it. First 2 pitches to Cooper is in the dirt. Whatever means, by whatever means you can get on is the way to get on. That one high and inside. That was one of them. This pitch brought to you by Gillette. As close a shave as a man can get. Because that one was chin music. He swung at that one, but it was a lazy swing. He realized that it was going to be a check swing, but he done went through it too far to count now 3-1. Three-one pitch is ball 4. That will put the young man on first base with 1 out.
Number 9, Caden Jones.
Caden Jones comes up. You've played the whole game, every inning, every at-bat, and you're 0 for 0. As you've had 4 walks. Jones is 0 for 1 as he's had a pair of walks and a strikeout. Jones, a rising senior at Travelers Rest. That one almost hit him as he was able to just get out of the way in time. But that did move the runner up, and the coach says, you know what, I have seen enough. I need to step out here and talk to Martin. So he will go out and pull the whole infield in, talk to Martin, and the rest of the crew has have a runner on second now. Really, Kevin, as you can see on the screen, the coach has got all of them out there in the middle, and the PA man is playing Reunited. Reunited and it feels so good. That song. Well, whatever it takes to get them happy out there. Try to get zoomed back out here enough so that you can see everything that we are watching. There we go. All right, reset. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on second. 10-7, bottom of the 6th. Warhawks are trailing. Caden Jones at the plate. This one he fouls off for strike number 1. Noble out there bouncing around everywhere, and nobody holding him on there at second base. Looks like him and Bridges, the shortstop out there, just talking away. This one throwed back, did Martin, but he was back in plenty of time. If he's going to talk to the shortstop in Bridges, he's going to have to tell Bridges, hey, you're going to have to start telling me when he's going to turn and throw like that so I can get back and beat you. Next pitch in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher in Cody, and that will move Noble over to third base. Count 3-1. Still 1 out. See if we can put runners on the corners here with this pitch. Wow, Jones is swinging for the fences. When he swings, he swings. There's no holding back when Caden Jones swings the bat. The mighty Jones swinging the stick. Payoff pitch. Hits it right up by the umpire and there on second base into center field, and that will plate one for the Warhawks as Jones had a solid hit right up the middle.
Now batting for the Warhawks, number 6, Brady Smouse.
Smouse had a double out to center field the first inning, but he flew out to center field the last 2 times he was up. And that one is a bad pitch, gets by Cody again. Moves the runner over. The coaches in the Chesnee dugout, the only 2 lone men standing down there, and you can tell they're talking and looking around saying, who do we bring in next? If we have to, where do we go? That one's going to put runners on first and second as that one catches Smouse in the back. Smouse not happy about wearing that one. That one caught him squared up. And they will be a pitch and change, as this will be the second time, isn't it? The second time the coaches come out this inning. Not sure, but let's see what happens. Yep. Coming out, we're going to take a break until we get reset with everybody, and we'll let you know what's going on here in a moment.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, and you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man.
Oh.
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing. The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence.
We appreciate View Church being one of our faithful sponsors. Up now is going to be Juan Sanchez. Sanchez is batting in place of Alexander Scudder. I guess Sanchez will most likely go to second base. But they had a pitching change, and that is Landon Stevens. Stevens was on second, then he went to third, and now he's back on, or he's up on the mound. First pitch to Sanchez was a ball. Sanchez acts like he's going to square around and bunt, pulls back, but it was still a strike. Stevens looks into Sanchez. This one gets by the catcher in Cody. Cody has had to work tonight. Count 2-1. The runners do move over, second and third. Count 2-1 with one out. Yeah, that's one place that you don't want to have to be, is behind the plate, because sometimes it goes good and sometimes it really goes bad. Here at Stevens Field, it's not that big of a jump to the backstop, not like it is down at Emmons Mills, Jim Everhart Field. It's a catcher's nightmare and a runner's dream. 2-2 pitch. Rung him up, called strike three. That's a timber toter back to the dugout. Nothing mean about it. That just means that when we were playing ball back in the 70s and 80s, you had wood bats, and if you didn't swing at it, you had to tote that timber back to the dugout. So that brings up Luke McKittrick. That's 2 outs. The runners are on second and third. First pitch to McKittrick, strike one. Ten to 8 is the score. 2 runners are on. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Chesnee is up. This one fouled back against the backstop. Real quick light, the count is 0-2. Stevens doesn't like the ball that the umpire give him, so he asked for another one. Umpire, instead of in the, like in the MLB and even in colleges, the umpire just sticks that ball right back in his pocket. The next ball that he gets is going to be that same ball. As you see in the MLB and some of the colleges, they throw the ball off to the side if it gets a little bit of scuff. This one he hits out to no man's land, but no, I thought he caught it, but he did not. Oh, yeah, he did too. Okay. I was fixing to say, he did catch it out there. Was Bridges for out number 3. We will go to the top of the 7th inning, trailing 10 to 8. We'll come back shortly.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Wanna die young, just as late as I can. Wanna get messed up and go to Japan. I got the sizzle, but not the spice. Oh, you got my eye, girl. Oh, you got my vice. 'Cause it's you. He's got no shame.
Back here. Some changes being made. We got to figure out who has went where, and there is one out as Paul Martin ground out. And at the plate, that is Matthew Cody. Cody's sitting on a 1-2 count right now. Cody is 1 for 1 with a double and 2 walks. This one outside for ball number 2. Yeah, I got some new changes all around. I even think up on the mound, and I'm not sure who that is, but so rung him up on strike 3 as he watched that one go by. Again, that's another timber toter, and I'm being told that is Juan Sanchez up on the mound, number 20, Sanchez. Canary's at third, Noble's at second, Sanchez to the mound. First pitch to Welchel outside for ball number 1. This one inside for ball number 2. I was hoping to be able to tell you what each one of the pitchers have done tonight as we go along, but that's just not happening. There's too much to keep up with. I will say that Hunter Teams pitched 3 1/3 innings. That one ball 4, and that'll put a runner on first. Hunter Teams went 3 1/3 innings, faced 18 batters, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, walked 1, and struck out none. Goes back to the top of the lineup to Bridges. Two outs. First pitch to Bridges is over his head. I think we have figured it out. Canary went to third. Sanchez to the mound. Noble to second. Did McKittrick go to first? And McKittrick to first. Next pitch swung on for strike number 1 to Bridges. Score still 10-8. We are in the top of the 7th. The Warhawks will have one more chance. This one hits him, and that will put runners on first and second. Coach Donahue wants to come out and have a word with his pitcher. He's out there with the whole infield, and he'd probably say, "Hey, we don't want to let this one go, y'all. We have got to buckle down here." As he comes back off the mound now. Tuesday night, I'll give you what happened Tuesday night. On Tuesday night, Gregory Bryant went 2 1/3 innings, faced 12 batters, 5 hits, 3 runs, walked 2, struck out 3. And then from there, Alex Canary came in. He pitched 2 2/3 innings, faced 12 batters, give up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. I think we're going to have another pitching change here. Tyson Fine came in and pitched 2/3 of an inning, faced 5 batters, give up 3 hits, 3 runs. And in the end, Cooper Noble came up, pitched 1 1/3 inning, faced 8, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, and struck out 2. And we are going to have a pitching change, so we're going to step aside for a minute, and we'll come back in a moment.
Mahindra Tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesnee Highway in Chesnee, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511, or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions?
If you're concerned about the economy, the interest rates, and the current market, call Tom Dixon. As we come back to the game, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Pitch and change. We now have #1, Cooper Noble, to the mound for the Warhawks. And him and Sanchez just traded places. Sanchez went to second. Noble come to first. Stevens at the plate. First pitch to Stevens, swung on for strike #1. This one he hits out toward the dugout, and it's going to fall inside the third base dugout for strike #2, as Noble and Canary both were on their horses trying to get to it. The 0-2 pitch. Noble looks back at second base. He comes set and fires it home. This one also fouled off down the third base line. We're creeping up on the 3-hour mark that this game has been rolling along. Yeah. The Legionnaires here at post 115 rung him up. He knew it too. Stevens did, as he watched that one go by. 10-8 is the score as we go into the bottom half of the 7th. Legionnaires always take care of us here and bring us a hot dog up and a drink every game. That's kind of our only pay that we get from Warhawks. Kevin said if we stay here much longer, they're going to have to start cooking breakfast and bring it to us, and that is the truth. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th, take a break here, and we'll come back in a moment.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Chapman Panther fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
If y'all will, View Church, if y'all remember his wife, Kay is fighting breast cancer and could use the prayer and all the help that the Lord can give her, and we know that he will. So that is the preacher's wife there at View Church. Up now is Canary. Alex Canary, he is a 2024 graduate of Blue Ridge High School. First pitch to him is outside. This one he hits up. It's going to be playable as over on first base. They come over and catch it. Does Horton for out number 1.
Now batting the Warhawks, number 5, Coleman Wilborn.
Wilborn has been behind the plate all night and done well back there for the Warhawks. Steps up to bat. He is 1 for 2 with a single, a fly out, and he got hit by a pitch. Almost 2 hit by pitches. That one was really close in for ball number 1. Next pitch outside for ball number 2. It's never too late to start a rally. The Warhawks have done that several times, or a couple of times. Had a 2-out rally that came back and walked it off. Next pitch outside from Stevens, Landon Stevens. Go back to the top of the lineup after Wilborn to Grabiak. Next pitch called strike. That was a low strike, but the umpire in Randall Agrazal said, yeah, I like it. So went down as a strike. 3-1 or 3-1 is the count. Wilburn standing there bouncing around ready to go. Oh, my gosh. That's twice that he's called that same pitch. 3-2. If you're Wilburn, you cannot you can't leave the third strike, not just Wilburn, but anybody. You cannot leave third strike up to the umpire, because if you do, he's going to ring you up on it. If it's anywhere close, you got to be putting bat to ball. The payoff pitch. Swings and misses for out number 2. Warhawks will be back in action next Monday night. Be back in action next Monday night right here against Buffalo. Tuesday night we will travel over to Chesnee and play this same Chesnee team. But tonight we're in the bottom of the 7th. 10-8 is the score. 2 outs as Nolan Graviak comes up to the plate. Cody goes out to talk to Stevens. Comes back in ready to go. Graviak steps in ready for his hack. First pitch. Graviak acted like it hit him in the arm. He started to walk toward first, and the umpire obviously didn't think that it hit him, so he come back. He gets settled in right-handed batter's box. Next pitch to Graviak outside for ball number 2. Two-0 pitch from Stevens. Outside for 3-0. Warhawks have to plate 2 just to keep this game alive here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Next one inside. That'll put a runner on. The tying run is at the plate. In Rainey. Jacob Rainey, the left fielder, left-handed batter.
Warhawks, number 15, Jacob Rainey.
Rainey is 1 for 3 tonight with a walk and a single. Hit into a double play back in the first inning and flew out to the third baseman his last time up. First pitch hits him as he goes down to first base. The umpire saying, no, that did not hit you. Come back and do this again. Rainey said, that hit me, and the umpire says, no, it didn't. Whatever it takes to get on, even if you gotta act like something happened. The problem is now it made it look like he showed up the umpire because the umpire made him come back. So anything close, you're going to have to swing at it, as that one was called a strike. Looked like it may have caught the inside corner. Graviak over on first, gets a decent lead, ready to roll. This one inside to count now, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Inside for 3-1. Cooper Noble stands in the wings waiting to come to the mound and take his at bat. We can just get Rainey on first, and that would be wonderful. And we do indeed, as he gets walked. Got runners on first and second. Coach wants to come out and talk with Stevens. Pulls the full infield in. Talk to all of them, and looks like he's probably going to leave Stevens there. Coach Donahue calls in Graviak to come off of second base to talk to him. And Cooper Noble, number 1, he'll be standing at the plate. Noble has reached 4 times tonight, but he is 0 for 0. As he was walked all 4 of his times. We know that Noble can hit the ball. It'd be nice to see one on Snow Street right quick. Runners on first and second as Noble steps up waiting for his first pitch. First pitch, curveball called, strike 1. That was a good pitch from Stevens. Again, there is 2 outs. Stevens looks in, gets the sign he's looking for. Swung on for strike number 2 is Noble. Warhawks down to their final out here in this game, or final strike in this game. Stevens fires this one inside. Count now 1-2. Graviak bouncing around back on second base. This one outside, count 2-2. Every time Graviak bounces back there, Stevens looks back. Keeps an eye on him, trying to keep him honest. Shortstop in Bridges has already tried to make that play one time where he beat him back to the bag, or tried to beat him back to the bag. Swung on for strike 3, and the Warhawks come away with a loss tonight. Next game will come up. That will be against Buffalo right here on Monday night. We appreciate everybody tuning in and watching tonight. Hate that the Warhawks come away with the loss, but a 10-8 loss, no doubt, at the hands of Chesnee. We will be back here on Monday. And until then, you've been listening to Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prepcast. I am Elton Chapman, and until then,